Good morning and welcome to Hashtag Rise and Grind. I am your host, Glenn Lundy. I am a husband to one, a father to seven, and the creator of what is going to be the #1 most watched morning show in the world. It is 5:30 a.m. and I hope that you are ready to rise and grind.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's up, everybody? Today is Friday. That's right. It's Friday, December 21st, 2018. And as you guessed, I'm probably, maybe, quite possibly having a little bit of technical difficulties this morning. Just saying, because it is Friday. You guys know how I roll on Friday. The good news is my sister, Kristina Girod, I believe is exactly how she says it's all sexy and French-like. She's with us this morning, which is going to be absolutely incredible. But before we get into that, before we get into all of that, I do want to say thank you guys for all of the birthday love. Yesterday, as you know, was my 41st birthday, and you guys rocked it out. Everybody was shooting me happy birthday messages, making me feel like $1,000,000. It was absolutely incredible. I saw you guys sending messages to Tom Billio. I can never say his last name, but I saw you guys sending messages over to Tom over there at Impact Theory Goalcast. I haven't heard from them yet, but something tells me they heard from you guys, because you guys were messaging like crazy, and I really appreciate that. Hopefully we'll get on Impact Theory. That will be awesome. But I want to start by just saying thank you. You guys stinking rock, dude. You made me feel like $1,000,000. You have no idea what that meant to me. So a lot of shares. I did tell you guys that I was going to give away a hoodie and a t-shirt and a planner, and I am going to do that. I am going to give away those things. But I'm not going to do it today because you guys, there were so many people that shared the dang thing. I haven't had a chance to go through the entire list, and then I'm going to draw somebody out. So Monday, I will draw somebody's name. We'll go ahead and give away the hoodie, the t-shirt, and the planner. I hope you guys can hang on for just a couple more days. On that note, Monday is Christmas Eve. We will have a show on Christmas Eve, but we will not have a show on Christmas Day. Not because I don't want to do a show on Christmas Day. I absolutely want to do a show on Christmas Day, but my entire house is going to be filled with people because everybody comes here to stay the night, and they'll probably get a little bit upset with me if I do my show at 5:30 a.m. when you've got all these people sleeping all around the house, and I wake up the kids, and you know how it is, and they're going to be up early anyway, and they got all the wrapping paper, and everybody's in their pajamas, and it's going to be a little crazy. So we're just not going to do a show on Christmas Day. Hope you guys are okay with that. Last thing I want to do before I throw my sister, who I can't wait for you guys to meet her because she's incredible. Before we throw her on here, I do want to remind you, last chance on Amazon. If you do want a hashtag Rise and Grind planner before Christmas, if you want it as a gift, last chance today. You got to pop on there, get it on Amazon. As if, you know, obviously you can't start using it till January 1st, so it's okay if you don't get it today. But if you want it by Christmas, today is the last day for that. Now check it out. The person that we're about to hop on with, my sister, dude, you guys haven't met anybody like this before. You guys have not met anybody that's known me basically, you know, my whole life. And then this girl has. So I don't know what's going to come out of this interview. I just know that it's going to be good because she's a rock star. And I mean, absolute rock star. I want to show you guys something. Let me pull this up real quick. I'm going to show you. This is, let me see. Let me make this bigger so you guys can see it good. This is what she does for a living. And she's an absolute stud. Check this out.
Are you having fun? That's the idea. So I'm going to switch it up just a little bit with more chords in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold center, just run. I need 35 or greater. Get there. Hips back, elbows in, get control nice and slow.
Let's go.
Oh! Let's send you rocking side to side, go!
So She rocks that out. Those are some. She's got her videos on Instagram where she's in there. It's like a club up in that place. It's always packed. People are lining up. Look at this. This is a picture of her right here. She is a stinking, golly, look at her. She's beautiful. She's an absolute beauty, fitness model, flywheel specialist. She is the bomb. So I'm going to introduce you to her in just a second. We have a little technical difficulty, so you're only going to see her, which is great because she's beautiful anyway. You won't be able to see me, but you will be able to hear me. But before we do that, before I bring her on, you know what we got to do. We know what we got to do. Oh, we got to make sure you can see me first. What we got to do? Let's go ahead and dance real quick. All right, everybody, this is the part of the show. Hold on, what music we got going? Yes, okay, I got that. It's not quite as hype as what Kristina be throwing out in her classes, but that's okay. We can roll with this morning. It'll work. So this is the part of the show. Whether you've watched the show before or this is your first time here, I need you to hit that share button. That's right. I need you to hit that share button. Because, see, I believe if we could change the way people start their day, we can make a massive impact on this planet. I do mean massive impact on this planet. Sometimes all it takes is a share to change somebody's day. This is also the part of the show where I need you to say good morning to me, and I'm going to say good morning to you. Whether you're watching live or on replay, say good morning. I promise I'll go back in there and I'll say what's up. Good morning, Leanne Rhinesmith. How are you this morning? Jeremy Noling's up in here this morning. Janelle Griego, how are you? Richard Trevino and Joshua Wilson. What's up, Erica Heimer? Jay Heideman's up in here this morning. Cindy Conley's up in here this morning. Rico Wares. Is this your first live episode, Rico? I'm so glad you're here. Sandra Benstock's up in the house. Miss Susan Rose, how are you? One of the OG Twang sisters. We've got Vicky Everett, Neil Amaral. What's up, Neil? Jacob's in the house. Amy's in the house. Kay Michelle's in the house. And, of course, your boy, Josh. Aaron Hunt Ferguson's in the house. Trendy Trend is in the house. Everybody's up in here. We got a packed house. Oh, I can even see Kristina. Kristina's commenting in the place. Good morning, Kristina. She's commenting and she's in the live. She's got it like that. She's smarter than I am with technology, apparently. Anthony Santangelo's up in the house. Ray Hatcher's in the house, and I'm loving it. What's up, Keith McKenzie? All right, guys, check it out. Without further ado, I got to introduce you to Kristina. Now, like I said, you're going to be able to see her. You're not going to be able to see me, but you're going to be able to hear me. But it's okay, because you guys look at my ugly mug all the time. So, intro, like that. Pop this, open it up, boom, everybody, introducing Miss Kristina Girod. How are you, Kristina?
Hello, good morning. I'm great, thank you.
You doing great? Is it weird talking to like a black screen right now?
A little weird, but your energy is pretty hype, so I'm digging it.
Well, you're a lover of energy. You are a passionate human being yourself, as we could see from these videos. So everybody, this is my she's my sister, but of course, to understand the relationship, she's my stepsister. My dad and her mother got married. How old were you, Kristina, when they got married?
3? I mean 3 or 4. We were
young. You were baby, right?
Baby.
Let me make sure everybody can hear you.
Baby.
What's that?
I said we were babies.
We were babies. You're a lot younger than I am.
Yep.
Yeah, I can hear you. They can hear you perfect. Okay, cool. So we were just babies, and now look at you. You're not a baby anymore. That is for sure. You're out there killing it, and you're in Scottsdale, right?
I am. Yep.
Scottsdale, Arizona. So the cycling, tell us a little bit about where that came from. And actually, before we even get all the way into that, because that's some hype stuff. I don't know if they're ready for that yet. We've got to get them warmed up yet. First of all, we have to let everybody know that it is, 3:30 in the morning out there right now?
Yes, it's very early. It's very early.
Now, what time did you wake up originally?
Do I have to tell? Why are you calling me out right now? Listen, Arizona doesn't change time. So when people say, oh, Eastern time, this and that, I'm like, I don't know. I may have woken up at 2 a.m., so an hour earlier than I needed to for this, but that's okay.
But that's okay. That's right. There's no daylight savings in Arizona. That was one of the interesting things when I moved here, getting used to the whole time change thing. But tell us a little bit about your morning, okay? Anybody that goes onto your Instagram, anybody that goes on your Facebook, they're going to see you putting in work. That's what they're going to see you doing. What does your morning routine look like to be able to sustain that kind of energy all day long?
Really, my morning routine starts the night before, honestly. I typically go to bed fairly early. I typically teach a 6 a.m. spin class every morning except for Friday mornings, which is why I can be with you now. Usually I am up around 4:30 to feed my dogs. Then I am running around to find like the best hype outfit and playing my music, my playlist, whatever is going to be playing in class that morning, and just really getting hyped up. I usually have like a daily mantra, some track that gets me going for the day. And I'm blasting that full force while I get ready for work, and then on my way to the studio to teach a class.
Nice. So 4:30 a.m. you rise, right? You rise, which is beautiful. Then you start to grind. So you shoot out with the dogs. You got to figure out the track. Now, what kind of different, what kind of music? How do you figure out what music's going to work for that day?
So I like a ton of different music. My playlist typically involve like heavy hitter beats. So what you guys heard in that video, by the way, great pull on that video. That's a dope video. You guys
That is a dope video.
so really heavy hitter beats. There's always a couple of tracks that kind of get you in your feelings. I love to give motivational mantras, as I will call them, during class. I'm always finding music that really speaks to me. Honestly, my success in the cycling community, I think in part is because I pull from my own energy, from things that I'm going through, and I find music that speak to what's happening in my life, so it's easier to translate to them on the bike.
That's beautiful. Pull from your own energy and translate that through. It's interesting that you said that. I was reading Kobe Bryant's book that I got as a gift for my birthday, and I was reading his book, and he talked about just that, like really being in tune with your body and on a universal level, and understanding what the body needs in that moment versus being just stuck in this is what I do and this is what I always do, instead really being in tune with your body, right?
Exactly. It's funny because teaching for a place like Flywheel, they offer metrics that allow you to measure how well you're doing, and sometimes that could be to someone's detriment because they're thinking, oh my gosh, I did so well yesterday or 2 days ago or last week, and today I didn't do good at all. And I'm like, well, today's a different day. Your body needed something different. Your mind needed something different. And that's okay. You still did the work, and that's fine.
Right. That's awesome. So how many classes do you teach now?
I am up to 14 classes a week.
What?
Let that sink in.
14 classes a week? How long is each class?
Yeah. Each class is about 45 minutes long.
Dude, you've got to be kidding me. And you have to be the most energetic person in the room, right?
Totally.
You got to lead the charge. 14 classes. Now, most people can't get through like one spin class a week. Or maybe 3. If they're having a good week, they can get in 3, right? 3 good. You're doing 14 of these things? Where does that come from? Like, how do you sustain that?
It's different when you're the one leading the charge, right? When it's your party, you get to put together the playlist. You're putting out the great food. You're getting people hyped up. Like, it's different when it's your party. I get really pumped and really amped. Physically, it can absolutely take its toll on me. I'm not even going to sugarcoat that. But I like to joke with my team, my squad, the class. I joke with them. I say, hey, like when I hit play, I black out. I literally just go ham because it's a party that I've created and all of these people have come to be a part of it. Like, how do you not get amped up and excited?
I mean, God, I just can't even. I'm telling you, it's just not me, and it never was me. I remember back in like high school when you were like bench pressing like more than I could.
Squatting some ridiculous number. It was ridiculous.
What do you think that is? You've always been a fan of fitness. You've always been into lifting, working out, all that good stuff. Where do you think that came from? Where'd that fire and passion for that come from?
And in all honestly, I can totally blame it on, you know, mom and dad. I can blame it on them. We were in sports so young. I think I was in sports playing basketball by third grade, and it was year round. But I actually got out of it for a while in college when I hurt my knee. I don't know if you remember that, but I had knee surgery my senior year of high school. And so I got out of lifting, and I just went through college, just eating my way through college and having a great time. And it wasn't until I was 23 that I actually got back into lifting. And it was after, you know, Dad had passed away, and I just kind of let myself go. And then I got into it. And that's where I actually found kind of like my sanctuary at that time. And it was pretty dope at that time. So it didn't really start until after college, like 22, 23.
Right. Gotcha. You mentioned our dad passing away. And that was a pivotal moment for all of our family. And, you know, obviously we all kind of scattered and went our different ways after his very surprise passing at 52 years old. We all kind of scattered and went all our different ways. And our family, we had all done some things, and everybody kind of hurt and things like that. But when I was talking to you the other day, you have now managed to like bring everybody back together out there, right? Everybody's rocking Thanksgiving with you and things like that.
It's so fun. I mean, I think in the grand scheme of things, the family as a whole has worked really hard to kind of pull ourselves together. And I'm fortunate enough to be married to an incredible man who's provided this lifestyle for, I mean, we've done it together. We've built this lifestyle, and our family has, although I think we're still hurting in certain ways, even though it's been 11 years.
Yeah.
This home of ours has brought the family together year over year with Thanksgiving. I'm hosting a Christmas party tomorrow for the family again. So it's been a place where we are able to get together, and it feels like old times again. Because like you said, when he passed, it was like we all were like, I don't know, roaches when the lights came on, whatever. But really, we all just scattered and did our own thing, and there was non-communication for a really long time, and so it feels really good to have that back again, or at least a version of that back again, even though he's not with us. Yeah,
I can tell it's you know, and it's your energy, you know, because even, you know, you and I never, you know, mad at each other or anything, but we just didn't communicate for a really long time. Nobody really, you know, communicated. But then your energy popping up on Instagram and all your fierce posts. I mean, if you guys aren't following, or well, a lot of you guys probably aren't following because you hadn't met her, but you got to follow Kristina on her Instagram. Her Instagram is so incredibly inspiring, and so, you know, just this energy that you exude in your photos and your passion and all of it, it's so attractive. Like, it's such an attractive personality. I was like, bro, I got to get this girl on my show. We got to reconnect. Like, so I can see that. And I'm thankful that you carry that through, because we didn't have the easiest, you know, growing up. It wasn't like it was all roses and butterflies and rainbows and all of that good stuff. So tell me a little bit about that. At what point in your life, and how did you transition from kind of some of the dark stuff that we had to go through into being such a positive light now?
And it's funny, I'll go back to spin. I'll tell you this story here, because I got into fitness maybe 10 years ago now. So that was really fun for me. And I got into cycling to spin because, you know, I couldn't run with my bad knee. That hurt. All these other, you know, high impact things were really painful on my knee. So I got into cycling. After years of taking cycling, I realized, like, I can do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to save me some money, and I am going to get paid to work out.
Right.
I was literally spinning like 5-7 days a week. It was crazy. So I started teaching spin literally just to save a buck. I was like, whatever. I was single. I was living my best life, high and tight, just ready to go, but didn't want to spend the money. So I started it for all the wrong reasons. And it was 6 months into that I had one of my riders, it was a gentleman who had been taking my class for quite some time. I knew his first name, didn't know his last name, didn't know anything about him. And he came up to me and he shared the most personal story about how my classes had impacted him over the last few months. Because he was an alcoholic, basically, and this was his outlet to not drink and to not go back to it.
Right.
That helped him stay sober in the days when he didn't want to. And that was the moment where I realized this is not about me anymore.
Yes.
It's not about money. It's not about looking the best in workout outfits. It's not about anything else. And from that moment, I started to realize, holy crap. I probably said another word there. I probably said something different. Holy crap. I'm doing something big here. And at that moment, the moment I stopped becoming selfish with it and realizing that I could give people more than just great music and push up, whatever it is, that's when more people came out and said, Kristina, you're doing this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And one of the most prevalent moments is actually a really great friend of mine today. She's a doctor and she's watched people die. And she sat with me one night after class and said, Kristina, you are the healer of the healers.
Yes.
You know, you're the person I come to after I'm done healing other people or after I've watched someone pass away. Like, you're my outlet. And as you can imagine, tears just, it's crazy. So big impactful moments like that is really what shifted everything, almost 5 years ago now for me.
That is so beautiful. And it's just so interesting how that works, right? We can start things for whatever reason. God puts it on us to start it, right? We don't know. We're just floating around doing our thing. And then that moment when you start to realize it's impacting other people's lives, then it gets deep rooted. Then you can go 14 times a week, right? When you're doing it for somebody else.
Exactly.
That's incredible. That's incredible. That's beautiful. All right, and we're going to do two things here. Okay, because 20 minutes flies by on this show, by the way. We're already 22 minutes in right now. Okay, so we're going to do two things. I'm going to need you. Everybody in here is trying to get jacked up this morning, right? It's Friday morning. They're waking up. They're rocking and rolling. So I'm going to need you to channel that inner Kristina. Like, we're all on the bike right now. We're in the zone. You got the music playing. We're all up in there. And I want you to get us rocking and rolling this morning. Come on, give us a little delivery. Deliver some Kristina. You got people CrossFitting right now. You got people working out right now. You got people all over the country listening to you. Let's go.
Team, it's all about action. It's always about action. Lack of action is your worst enemy. You solve nothing. You hurt nobody but yourself without action. You've got to move. We got to qualify ourselves. We got to qualify ourselves for the things that happen in this world to you, whether it's good or bad. And how do we do that? We focus on the details. What are the details? That pedal stroke, one at a time, just one at a time. That's all I need. That's all you need. That's all the people in your circle need. It's just that one little bit of action, that fine detail that then gets you qualified to believe in yourself. To tell yourself that you can, I will, I must, I will not give up. This bike will not win. The world will not win. I will succeed no matter what.
Yes.
That's all it takes is just action. Is to just let go, be free, take the leap, fall, and just trust yourself and know that you can fail and you'll still survive. So it's okay. Let's just try. That's it.
Oh my gosh, you are incredible. I want to go work out. Like, I want to spin now.
Just imagine that with a beat behind it, and you're just swaying in this room full of 30, 40 people that are all in it with you together. You're all sweating, you're all crying, you're all hooting, you're all hollering, and you're just like, that energy in that space, it's not just about cycling. It never is. It never is, because it starts in that room, but it always leaves with you. It always does.
That's awesome. Yeah, it's never about the cycling. Never.
Or the thing that you're doing. It's never just about the thing that you're doing.
Right.
There's always something behind it. There's always a residual that you take with you.
Right. I'm glad you chose the word together. We talk about that a lot here in the Rise and Grind group, how our major 4 key words for the group are rise, evolve, impact, together. There's something about togetherness. Like God designed us to grow and thrive in community, right? And
you're not meant to do this alone. Like, you're not meant to do life alone. So yes, you should be together. And the thing that I think people fall into a trap with is thinking that together means you have to have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people. You really don't. You just have to have that few, I don't know, maybe one person that just believes in you enough to just drop kick you in the rear and say, go for it. I'm trying to be really peachy and not say any cuss words, so I think I'm doing pretty good right now.
You can cuss, girl. This is your world. I want you to be authentic. I want you to be you. I went back, I was flipping through some of your videos. There was a couple of them I didn't play because you're like, come on, get your ass up. Like,
you got to, because sometimes, look, so this is the thing I tell my classes. I say, listen, I don't edit my music. I really don't. And if it's not my music, it's usually going to come from me. I'm a well-rounded woman. I'm educated, but a good F-bomb never hurt anybody. It's just how it rolls. It's just how it rolls. Sometimes you just need it.
A good F-bomb never hurt anybody. I love that. You guys have got to go.
At least not in the context of the spin world. It never hurt anybody.
Right. Right. And you can't see my face right now, so you don't know, but I'm loving it. I'm loving it. You guys have to follow Kristina. Like, I need you guys all, every single one of you, everybody who's watching the show, whether you're watching live or you're watching on replay, I need you to go ahead and, you can't pause it if you're watching live, but if you're watching on replay, just go ahead and hit pause right now. Go look up Kristina with a K, okay? It's Kristina with a K. Kristina Girod, and just friend her. Now, she doesn't do as much on Facebook as she does on Instagram, so you're going to want to go. What's that?
I said, sorry.
Well, you're at that age. It depends on how old you are, which platform you use the most. See, I'm a Facebook guy, and then you start working your way down to Instagram, and then the younger you get, now you're down on Snapchat, and you just show each other your parts of your body, I guess, is how that works on Snapchat.
But make sure you're finding the right one. So it's the Kristina Girod. So THE Kristina Girod.
Is there more than one?
I don't know, but I'm making sure people know that I'm the one.
You are the one. Absolutely, hands down. You are an absolute stud, and I appreciate you waking up and joining us this time in the morning. It's incredible. Hey, guys, if you enjoyed Kristina, I need you to do me a favor. Hit that share button. You got to hit the share button. We got to get her out to as many people as humanly possible. And Kristina, I got to tell you something. Can I tell you something this morning?
Sure.
You, sister, are an amazing human being. Absolutely amazing. Uniquely made by the God of the universe to be the absolute best version of yourself that you can possibly be. And you're doing it, girl. You're doing it. It shines so bright. Your light is so bright, and it's making a massive impact. Not only are you impacting that small group of 30 or 40 people in your spin class every day, but you're making a massive impact on your family members. You're making a massive impact on your coworkers. You're making an impact on me all the way across the country in Kentucky. You're making an impact on me, and I absolutely love you for it. I do. I love you so very much. Thank you for being on the show. Thank you for handling my technical difficulties like a champion, where you can't even see me, which is crazy. But thank you for doing this. Everybody push Kristina out to the world. Everybody follow Kristina because she's powerful. She will light your ASS up. She will light it up. I promise. She's being way mellow right now. She's giving you volume like 4. She's a 12. So she is a 12. But go out there and have an incredible day today. Have a fantastic, over-the-top, phenomenal, just absolutely, absolutely best day you've ever had in your entire lives, people. And we will see you Monday. Today's Friday, so I'll be back on Monday. We'll see you Monday. Here, I'm going to pop over to my face real quick. Kristina, boom, you're off camera. I'll see you back here on Monday. That's right, Monday morning at 5:30 a.m. We'll do it all over again on #Rise and Grind. You guys have an incredible day.